All right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Duck, Dangerous Ultimate Cartridge Kidnapper. A group of ducklings finds a mysterious 101 cartridge and are now forced to play all the games to escape the insidious cartridge spirit. 100 microgames, fun and increasing difficulty. What more do you need for an interesting adventure? Good gameplay, I'd say.
Yeah.
And so to find out if this is a UFO 50 or if it's a Action 52, over to Pettyfan for the details.
It's close to an Action 52.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Even on easy, there is barely enough time to complete each of these minigames. But yes, you play as... There are 5 different ducklings. And you get some microgames to play. Some of them are like a ripoff of Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
And on easy, you get unlimited tries, which is good. But on harder difficulties, you will lose a duckling, which basically are like the lives. If you lose them all, the evil spirit in the cartridge wins. Yeah, some of these are okay. So, like this specifically, this Flappy Bird's clone, I hate it. But if you make it to the end of the side of 10, you have the option to skip the boss like minigame thing, because there's one that's a little bit longer, but it's also a little bit harder. There is a hold down to practice. So like there is a practice mode, which is good if you're playing on the harder difficulties. There is
those Flappy Bird gaps are barely a Flappy Bird wide.
And this is on easy. This
game... You're
game...
supposed to start out with a gap that's like 3 or 4 birds wide, I think.
Yeah. No, this is not fun to play levels of difficult. But
not that Flappy Bird was all that good at the best of times.
Yeah. And it's random on what the first 10 you start out with, because like one of the first ones I started with was a tank ripoff, which was, I wouldn't say it was the best, but it was at least, you know, playably serviceable. This is just infuriating.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna skip this one because this is, lose a ducky, and then you don't, like, one of your friends don't actually disappear unless you, like, lose all of them, and at least it lets you skip. And this one's kind of like, I don't remember getting this one. I think this might be like Battleship? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you kind of have to line it up on the targets. Yeah. Oh, and oh boy, this is another one with weird timing. Nope. Yeah, this... I wanted to like this game a little more, but it's just too difficult. And it's not the fun kind of hard that makes me want to play it more.
It's WarioWare only.
Well, even WarioWare, the starting games at least didn't give you...
I was going to say, only the micro games aren't as well designed.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you could still kind of not play it 100% perfect in at least the starting WarioWare levels and be fine. But this was literally the first 2 levels. And they're demanding mastery level precision. And that's on easy. I don't even want to try this on even normal. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, the story is there. They don't... Since I already have a save, they aren't doing the full intro thing. So they're not... You're not getting, like, the whole... Oh, specifically the boys in the group were out playing near the woods. They found a random dirty video game cartridge and brought it back to one of the kids' place. They cleaned it up and put it in their quests. You know, QES. Get it?
Nintendo Entertainment System or something, I assume.
Quack or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, Quack would make sense for duck stuff.
But yeah, and then, oh no, there is an evil spirit in the cartridge that locked them in there, and now each duck has to do 20 games, but he's willing to let you break it up into 10 games each for plot. So yeah, that's definitely like... If the difficulty wasn't so hard, I probably would have got a little more out of this, or at least it ramped up better. Give me a difficulty curve. Like, my idea would be the first 10 games are like easy, or the first 50 are like easier versions, and then hard mode for the, last 50. But yeah, like, can I even just play games? Okay, I can play some of the games. So, like, the fishing game. I can catch fish. And then it's just reaction time when the fisherman says, this is fine. More of this is good. The problem is we have, like, those first 2 ones that have either weird timing or just nigh impossible gaps. And then there's, like, 90s era, oh, you got a virus. Close all the windows.
Computer over. Virus equals very yes.
Basically. And yeah, like, this is fine. It's a little monotonous trying to do this with a controller, but it's playable. And yeah, there are a bunch of different... Yeah, there are a bunch of different game, even, like, types. There's, like, Boop the Cat, where you boop the cats on the nose, and if they have their mouth open, they'll bite you. Like, yeah, these are more, like, opening WarioWare levels. Where... It's still a little low on time if you get too many of the cats with their mouth open. It doesn't give you a chance to miss a couple. But it's still fine. But yeah, all in all, the game's just a little too difficult for my liking. And again, it's not the fun difficult. It's the I want to throw my controller, this is pissing me off so much difficult. But yeah, music is there. Outside of this title screen thing, it's mostly just like NES beeps and boops. You know, nothing truly spectacular. Most of the games are in a older style, like 90s-esque aesthetic. What are we looking at price-wise?
Shockingly expensive. $12.
Ooh, is that on all platforms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Though it is significantly cheaper at this moment in time because of the Steam sale that's going on, where it's going for $6.
For $6, that's okay. For paying full price, no. And like I think there's multiplayer modes, but I don't have another controller connected to my PlayStation at this time. I guess I should note this is a PS4 title, so even if you're playing it on a PS5 like I am, you won't be able to use much of the fun like haptic feedback or all those fun sensors that the DualSense 5 or the DualSense can use. And even then, it doesn't do any of the, like, even the PS4 controller could do like rotation or like gyro and stuff like that, and it doesn't use any of that from the games I've played. It basically treats it like it's an NES pad. So you got your up, down, left, right, and then you can pick what ones you want to be A and B.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's it for me on this. It's
okay then.
It could be better if they toned down some of the difficulty, or, you know, gave a difficulty ramp is really all that I would want from this. And it could be a lot more enjoyable.
Right, so that'll about do it for Duck here. Be sure to tune in after the break, as the Golics will be reviewing Kingsblade.